Well, it's not a ban. But I'm very stern about it. I have banned people in the past for it, though. Need a rule where you can't win multiple days in a row. This dude just racking up dice rolls. He shows up on time and he's quick and he's on top of it. I don't think that's punishable. What you guys need to do is actually type it. If he keeps beating you because you're waiting for it to go off, then you need to type it early. Risk being early, but have a better chance of beating him. Does that not make sense? You're already losing anyways. What do you got to lose? But remember, you only can type it once. But might as well try. That's what I would do. That would be smart. Also, some people's streams and internet is slow. And what happens is, as the stream goes on, your delay actually gets longer and longer. So the smartest thing would also be to refresh the stream when it's like 30 seconds left or 1 minute. It'll make your delay back to whatever your normal delay is, as long as your internet is consistent on a daily basis, and then you'll have a better chance. But also, you can learn what your delay is if you pay attention. But you got to be smart and pay attention. But yep, those are a couple tricks. We are getting new customers, so there is so much work to do. And as more and more people show up, eventually he'll lose, because there's more competition. Alright, so let's see what we got. We're searching for another war. Wait until I show you guys what happened. It's ridiculous. I can't believe we won. Way to come together, you guys. Talk about a close, intense war. Back and forth. I thought we were going to lose because the other team was... They were just... Every single time we did good, they did good. So they were always a little bit ahead of us. And then, I also want to look at this. +8. Ooh. Man, I keep getting lucky, dude. One missed hit, but there's a hundo. Our defense is different today, though. Our defense is different. I had to wait like 12 hours, so I couldn't do it yesterday. But today it's gonna be different. I'm hoping it's gonna be better. I have another change in mind as well. Whenever somebody gets like a really good attack on me, I look and watch the replay and see if there's any buildings or swaps or traps that I can do to help against it. Also look at like majority of the attacks, such as like ground attack. Oh wait. Like ground attack Yetis. 80% Yetis. 78% Yetis. So like start moving buildings and stuff to like kind of counter the Yetis. Turn expos to ground, stuff like that. Your donation went unnoticed, Gino. $10? Why didn't I hear it? Oh, it's a cha-ching, but it's not super loud. Oh, see this? It's supposed to be -8. I have it at -17. My bad. Sorry. I was busy helping trying to set up the YouTube and stuff. Thank you. Bad, Gino, you're awesome. Friday we're gonna be doing a giveaway, chat. $25 gift card of your choice. We got a 2, we got a 5, and we got a 1. And I think I'm gonna switch how this works too, actually. I think I'm gonna switch how that works. I think whenever there's a dono, I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna give everybody that's currently watching whatever you get. So that way everybody benefits from it and you still benefit from it. I think it's like a win-win. No hat today? Got a fresh haircut, man. No need for a hat anymore. Yeah, you guys won't see me with a hat for a minute. There's no need. Turn this down a little bit. I don't like that light on it. What's going on? What's going on? On vacation soon, Trump pulls his head out of it. Yeah, there's a 30-day ban, but it's smart. They do need to make all these the virus is it's okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. He should have never let people into the country. That 30-day ban that's happening right now, that should have happened when we knew it was over in China and Italy and all that stuff and the other countries. We should have had the 30-day ban then. Let them try to deal with it first. The worst thing you can do is spread it. And cross country, cross seas, like, doesn't make sense. So, definitely should have contained it sooner. Here's one of my attacks today. Yeah, I know it's already here. It's because we allowed people to come over here. Then the other thing is I think it might be realistically I think it is like a I just found this out today. There was a, and I want to actually get the book, but I do think it's accurate. Called like Eyes of Darkness or something like that. There is a freaking book that talked about it, very very similar in a lot of aspects, back in the 1970s or something like that, like 1980 or something. It was a #1 author selling book from the New York Times. They talk about a virus. They call it the Wuhan 400. They talk about in 2020 spreading it to the United States before like China invades. It's crazy. It's crazy what it says. And it's in a book that was a #1 selling author a long time ago. And it happened in Wuhan, China. There's too many things that add up. I want to get that book and I want to read it for myself. And I swear to God, if it's in there, it's 100% a setup. It was 100% a scheme. Like it's real, it's happening, but it's corrupt. It's sad. But you guys, listen. Most everybody's gonna survive from it, which is good. The only problem is there's two things. Here's some important things. Today they announced it was a pandemic. Okay, so it's very serious. The spreading, it's so contagious is the problem. The other problem is it's deep in your respiratory system, so it's hard to kind of get rid of it. Humans are not supposed to have this. It was supposed to be it's found in bats and pigs and stuff. And I kid you not, I saw a lot of Chinese people eating bats a couple months before this. So I think that's how it got had. I think that's how it spread, whether it was like meant to or not. Which, if it's in that book, it was meant to, because of everything I just told you. But regardless of all that, today was officially announced as a pandemic. Just like today, it happened today. Okay, this ain't old news or anything. This is new news. Also, we have a 30-day ban. I think from countries from Europe, but maybe all over. So there's a 30-day ban now on travel. That happened today. And also, okay, so they predict that 70% of Americans are gonna get it. Okay, so but the good news is 99% of those who do die are like 60 years or older, and they die because they have cardiovascular disease or heart disease. The way you have heart disease is technically older age, diabetes, I think. Also, if you smoke cigarettes, and also sedentary, meaning like you don't work out, because you gotta work out to like get your heart pumping. That will help with cardiovascular disease, heart disease. So if you want to like increase your chance of fighting it, you might as well try to exercise. Don't be sedentary. At least 3 days a week, yeah, you're supposed to work out. to not be considered sedentary. I learned this when I went to school to be a personal trainer, just like a couple months ago, 6 months ago or whatever. So I already learned all this, and the #1 killer in the United States is actually cardiovascular heart disease. It actually beats cancer. So cardiovascular disease, because this is what gets me. Everybody keeps going, oh, but the flu's been around, influenza, blah, 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 blah. It's different. It's different. Because influenza and all that stuff, it doesn't act the same, and it doesn't go in your respiratory system. You got to know what you're talking about before you speak. On my Facebook, I've seen so many idiots talk about what they think, and it's just irritating. So I did a lot of research to know what I'm talking about. So it goes into your respiratory system, and then it kind of creates like pneumonia and stuff, or like liquid or whatever. But what happens is your body's working really hard and constantly coughing, which puts a lot of pressure and stuff on your heart. So the people that are dying have cardiovascular disease or hidden like diabetes and bad health already. So, but it's still bad and sad, because if 70% of people get it, which they think because it's super highly contagious, I got some family members that would probably die from it. You probably do too, like your grandparents, elderly people, you know, unhealthy people. Those people are gonna die from it. So it is a big deal. It is serious. The pandemic, and like not big groupings of people. They're shutting down the NBA season. All this stuff is important because you got to stop the spread. But Trump's dumbass allowed people to come over here while we kind of knew it was already contagious. And now he's doing a 30-day ban. You're supposed to do it before, like, you don't let the virus come into your homeland. You don't invite it and then say, oops, like you knew better. That's very bad leadership. Like, I don't hate Trump. I'm not like anti-Trump or for Trump or anything like that. But from a leader standpoint and like logic and making sense, like common sense, which ain't so common nowadays, it's like, dude, you let this happen. You basically letting people die. Like, you allowed this. You know what I'm saying? That's what gets me. But yeah, people be joking around a lot and stuff, and they're gonna realize that it's not a joke. Just because it ain't in their state yet, or their country, or it's not next door, you don't know somebody who has it. But once it starts to happen like that, those people that are joking around, they're gonna be the ones who are going crazy later because they don't know anything about it, and they're like, people are too arrogant, ignorant, stupid. So that's everything, boys. And the influenza or whatever, on the top 10 things that kill in the United States, that was like number 7. So if you try to compare it, but cardiovascular disease is number 1. And so what it's basically doing is speeding up the death of those people. That's basically what it's gonna do. So yeah, I can see about 10 million deaths happening because it's already number 1. And if I'm not mistaken, 500,000 people in the United States have already died from that. Something like that. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's 500,000. Yep. It's like 500,000 people have already died from cardiovascular disease. ...2011 movie. Yep. Yep. Like, people are... I want to show you guys this real quick. Because I don't want to get... Like, let's get in the clash. Okay? We won the war 38-38. We won by percentage. And there was tons of 3 stars. 8-8. Tons of 3 stars. This was the very last winning attack. Let's watch that one first. Levon doing dragons and loons with a clone spell. Nice. When it comes to, like, if you guys want to talk about corrupt stuff, like the government and stuff, kind of, and like they do own like corporations, businesses, wealth, power, and also Hollywood. So it does not amaze me. It does not amaze me. Like, I'm not shocked because I already know all this stuff. Like, I've already done my research. The trick is we got to get everybody to, we have to teach everybody. We have to, it's our jobs as humans to let other humans that don't have their eyes open, like knowledge of what's really going on. All they do is listen to the news, and that's not, they're only going to tell you bits and pieces, and you're not going to know really what the hell's going on. It's very important to know how to research and also know about the shady darkness that's behind it, most likely. But this world is so messed up. It's so far in that hole that there ain't nothing that's gonna happen, man. If the world is doomed, it's doomed, basically. Good warning ability. Tornado Trap was right there. This is really scary because all those multi-shot infernos, but he's got some dragons. He's got some good free spells. He also negated some damage during the eagle. This one dragon on the outside is actually a hero. Not even playing. He's gotten so much value. He's also helping funneling, and he's probably saving the time fail. This one right, that's scary. And the Expo and the air defense, whew. Good job though. Good hit. Why would they do that? It's things like population control, and it also gives businesses more wealth. They invest in stocks. It could be biological warfare and we don't know it. Have you ever seen the 100? In the 100, oh my gosh, this was so close. Holy smokes. Oh yeah. Wow. And there's still a couple buildings here. Oh my goodness. Wow. Levon said his hands were sweating. But it's like population control, it's power, it's wealth. They invest in stocks. It's like President Bush, how he invested in oil before we went to war in Afghanistan or Iraq. That's shady. The rich get richer off of stuff like this, man. It's corruption, it's sin, it's like evil. That's what it is. And people go to desperate measures. It's like, why does somebody kill somebody else over something stupid? It's that same concept, but on a larger scale. That's all it is, man. And they think they're gonna get away with it, so that's why they do it. But in the 100, the Grounders actually take hostage one of their people and one of the humans of the 100. They poison them with a disease, and then they send them back to the camp to affect all the other humans before they attack at dawn. It's a fast, contagious disease. A couple of them start getting sick, a couple of them start dying. Then they finally realize it, but it's already too late. And then it whittles down the numbers, and then their army's weaker or sick, and then they can attack and win the war. It's biological warfare is what it's called. But that could also be part of it. I sure hope not, because that'd be disaster. But the option is on the table. Like, you can't be blind to it. Especially from where it came from and where it originated, and if that book's true and some other stuff, I can see that possibly, I can see that being, I wouldn't be surprised. I'll say that much. Why would politicians kill old people? They're the old ones. Oh, they're the only ones that vote. That's funny. And by the way, I don't vote, but because I think it's rigged no matter what. But that's my opinion. But regardless, if I was to vote, I would have voted for Sanders. Bernie Sanders, because he's got a good heart, he has good intentions. And that's what you need in a leader. Because in the end, they're gonna do what's best. Even if it means it doesn't benefit them. Second option would have been Bloomberg. just because he also kind of seemed like he had a good heart and good morals. But I think he joined the race too late, technically. He was I think he's the mayor of New York City. In Europe, people that are 20 and healthy are dying. It's getting worse. There are some other health issues that it can cause for people to die as well. Not just heart disease, but if they're sedentary, you can be sedentary and young. Or like here's another thing: lower respiratory. Actually, the third leading cause of death in the United States under cancer is lower respiratory diseases. And if this is a disease, virus that goes into your respiratory system, it's kind of part of that. And then it puts a lot of pressure on hearts. So the cardiovascular, like it attacks a lot of things, if that makes any sense. And then I'm pretty sure it adds pneumonia into the lungs, or like liquid or something. I remember hearing about that. But here's my thought. Can't they go in there with like a vacuum and like suck some of it out? If that's what's killing people? Because you're coughing, if you think about it, your body's coughing, and it's coughing because it wants to get rid of something, or something is irritating it inside the lungs. So the only way to get something out of there would be a microscopic vacuum and slowly suck it out as you're fighting it. And then if you suck enough of it out, your body will fight the rest of it off, or like detox it and purify it, and then you'll be okay and healthy. I'm pretty sure that's the only way to fix it. I don't think antibiotics and stuff's gonna fix it because it's in your lungs. I ain't no genius, or doctor, but that makes a lot of sense to me. Fight for TP. That's just part of the panic. People panic. It's funny and it's crazy. It's sad, but we're just watching all these 3 stars in the war. This was King Ru. Yeah, I think it's crazy. It's crazy how people be acting, man. Because we're supposed to be working together, and it's kind of like making us go crazy, and then like fight each other for like stupid stuff. Which, by the way, I bought a bidet today. I did buy a bidet, 100%. I'm gonna try that bad boy out. I'll let you guys know. And I looked into a couple bidets too. Don't buy one with plastic fittings. I'm so glad I didn't buy it. If it has like a plastic T, like where the pipes kind of screw into it, kind of. One guy he said it busted open or started leaking. He came home. He said 8,000 gallons of water came out and destroyed tons of stuff. And he said like tens and tens, like $50,000 worth of damage or something crazy. I was like, what? That's awful. Like, what if it does break when you're not there and it just keeps leaking? That'd be bad. So brass fitting, like metal brass fittings. And I was like, that makes sense. The one I got was like 40 bucks. It wasn't expensive. I mean, I could buy like what, 2 things of toilet paper for that. But if it works, I'll actually end up saving. It'll last for like 2 years. But he's got money and stuff, so I'm sure they'll treat him a little extra special. You can send me links and stuff, you guys. Whisper me if you got, you know what I'm saying. I'm all down, you know. Just whisper it to me. I'll check it on my own time when I get some free time. This RC barely lived. Whew, that actually was pretty huge. Cleaned up some of these defenses and stuff. You have a severe virus, but the doctor cleared you, Kraken? Oh my gosh. Oh, you got asthma too, and dude. Bro. You know what I would suggest? If you do have it, get like air purifiers so you have more fresher air, and it wouldn't actually hurt probably to even get oxygen. Like, make sure you get more pure oxygen so that way your lungs aren't trying to work harder, because that's the main purpose of your lungs. Is good haircut. Thank you. Tanisha liked it too. She's like, very handsome. Taking her on a date Friday, boys. All right. Ooh, that was a close one. 97%. Watch this one right here. Ooh, it's this base. So Levon, and he did dragons. He did the same army twice. He got 2 3-stars. These dragons are strong, man. It's crazy. I'm gonna tell my girl to get her booty off. So pretty good Electron. Does Electron opening with it? Interesting. I can see it working at Town Hall 13 because you also have the RC, and then they did buff the dragon. That does make sense that it's a strong comp with it still, because it did kind of fall off there for a minute. Oxygen is a bad idea. It can cause damage. Huh. Why is that? Gamer FN, that's not it. Yeah, that's not even cool that guy joked. I saw this thing on Facebook. I forget what it's called. I think about getting one though. But there was like it was cool. Like I don't know how it works. I think it's crazy, but it's a if it's just what I thought. Um,
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Oh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia?
okay.
Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They weigh me down.
So the emphysema actually destroyed the tissue, which actually helps you breathe, basically. Got it. Got it. So that's what emphysema is. That's why a lot of smokers have it. Thank you, Dr. Treemaster.
Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see. Honey, I'm a perfect 10.
Well, Ghostify, it's not really being optimistic. It's actually looking at facts. Because it's actually happening. So that's why we're talking about it. Like today, it was actually considered by the World Health Organization, which is the World Health Organization, like the biggest dogs in this category. They today announced it. That's a epidemic. So we were just talking about it a little bit. And then I think it's important to share the proper information so that way people know what to expect and handle it better. So like I think now you guys are more educated about it a little bit more, because there's a lot of there's people are going crazy, bro. Now we don't have to be like them. But at the same time, knowledge is power in a way, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this is something new, and it's something like this. It's a lot more serious than what people think. That's the thing. This is so much more serious than what people think. So people, don't be the person that's gonna start caring about it when it's already too late. If that makes sense. And trust me, still live on with your lives, you guys. Positivity, enjoy life while you can, because technically, you might not even make it past tomorrow because of something else. You know what I'm saying? You might, like, who knows? I might get in a car accident tomorrow. So, there's no need to worry about, like, don't worry about it. But it's good to know things. It's good to know things. How many sheets of papers do you use? Maybe like 7, folded in half at the tip, maybe even folded a little bit more extra, depending on how messy it was. Alright, first Legends hit. If it's real messy, I might just get sloppy and I might just start grabbing a bunch. Like, dude, this has got to stop. This has got to get clean. Queen walk in here, I think. Alright, we got the Pekka on the Town Hall. It sucked how I had to hit this base. And a lot of my troops went into here because of the way the base is. I didn't do the poison on the Hound because I was a little bit sloppy right here. We did keep our queen alive. I had to put the RC over there. I did do a free spell right here also that I didn't need to do. But I caught like quick glimpse of it and I was like, this should help over here. Because I knew this would be important to keep her alive for like the possible 3-star. That's if a lot of the Yetis would have helped get the Town Hall a little bit better and this would have pushed in. And or maybe the queen kind of like came back out if like the RC would have pushed better maybe. Probably shouldn't have done the jump spell, but probably would have lost my healers. I wanted my queen to go more down, chat. I wanted her to go like this, but she just kept going in. Maybe what I could have done, nah, that'd be risky too. Sending the king really deep. That'd have been really risky. Not too bad. 70-some%. 5 sheets? Man, that's not enough. Yeah, I'm not afraid to die either, actually. I mean, obviously I hope I don't, but... Yep. That's why I tend to like, that's why I'm really busy and I keep doing, like, you know, keep doing what your dreams and passion is, man. That way you live every day happy. You know what I'm saying? That way you don't waste your life, if that makes sense. I used to always be like, oh, time. I don't have enough time. But I finally have. Yeah. I'm very content now. And I got God with me, so I'm good. I'm set. Alright, so we're gonna do 1 training potion. We'll do a bunch of hits, a bunch of legends hits for you guys. I want to see my new defense, man. That's what I really want to see. Looks like we already found a war. Corrupted Khan, level 20 clan. Looks like we have a 15 versus 15 again. Home of the Corrupted. Been here since day 1. Been here since day 1. Free back rubs with every 3 war raid. Masters League 1. And 481 wars won. That's good for them. They're scared to show their war log though. And 37 members. Masters League 1. And then they show that they're farming and stuff. Kind of feel like their clan might be kind of dying. And then they have multiple people like D1, D2, D1. Like that's the same person. So because of that, there might be a couple missed attacks from their side. Usually when a clan is dying, people are less interested. They don't get on as much. That kind of thing. So. But they did win their last war, whenever that was. Riddler 23. See what he's got. I think he's in first for the Mega Monster Cup. I'm gonna catch up chat too. I'm a vampire, I can't even get a disease. Yeah, it's older friends and members that you have. See, okay, look. Just last thing about the whole virus. It's important to know what's going on and kind of how it works, because it spreads so easy. If I'm careless and I get sick and I'm careless and I give it to older people, especially if they're elderly or older, because I'm careless and I lack knowledge and I'm arrogant and ignorant, then when they die from it, I kind of helped kill them. I know it's really messed up to think like that and like the concept, but if you think about it, it does make sense. And I'd hate for that to be like one of my family members. Because, okay, small example. My grandpa just had a triple heart transplant. You guys remember? Like a couple months ago? 2 months ago? So, if I had it or had symptoms or was careless where I could have prevented it and then I somehow transitioned it over to him, do you see what I'm saying? That's why it's very important knowledge and to research and just know your shit. Know your shit. You live in this world just like everybody else. So what's happening in this world is, especially if it's if it's in, you got to know what's going on around you. It's like driving a car. You have to know how to drive. You have to know the laws and the rules of the land, like of the road, before you can drive. Right? So you do it right. Live right. Know how to handle the situation right. It sucks, but it is happening. You can't deny it. I think a lot of people are in denial. That's another thing. Or wishful thinking. They're like, oh, it's gonna fly right over. It ain't gonna be that bad. That's what happened. That's what happened with Mr. Trump. That's what happened with Mr. Trump. By letting it come into our country when we already knew that it was contagious. We already knew how bad it was and how fast it spread in China and how many other countries were already contaminated. And he knew that by allowing transportation and at the time, without a travel ban, he knew it's just inevitable that it was going to come. If I would have got over a half a second faster or slower, then for sure somebody would have went flying, because I wouldn't have hit the car evenly. I would have hit them either in the front or the back. If I hit the back, they go tumbling. If they hit me in the back, I go tumbling. That's scary. I didn't even think of, wow. It didn't seem that bad at the time because, it was scary, don't get me wrong. It was like, boom, woo, like what the, like, I was in the middle listening to, like, Yeah by, like, Little John. I'm sitting there, like, singing, like, rapping, whatever, you know, like, enjoying it as I'm merging over, checking, and it's just like, and I'm very aware of my surroundings. Bro, you have no idea how much I check my blind spot even more now. I'll like look over, like move my head, like even more, be more hesitant. The blind spot is no joke, but yeah, that happened. Mustafa, we don't accept low tunnel 13s here. You can try going to mini though. Go to mini monsters, bro. Alright, 2 Yetis, Velk. Probably wants Rage. Wall record. Boom, boom, boom. Chris, I hope you know that your CC's messed up a little bit. I put some splash damage in there for you though. Hopefully to take care of the skeletons. This is Chris, Legends Hit. Snake Man, you'll be leaving soon. Gotcha. Well, as long as if you have a strong 13, you know you're welcome. Welcome in the Elite Monsters. Jeffrey Lopez, what's up, man? How you doing? All he said was he was seeing lots of cases of a new virus and he just spoke to his med school colleagues about it. China didn't want anyone knowing about it and made him sign something that said he made it all up. Really? So they were developing. This is what I'm thinking. You want to hear my theory? Because it was in the book, the idea was there. It was premeditated. So they were trying to figure out how to kind of make it or spread, or like they were trying to like get it transferred to humans and whatnot because it was technically already there in bats supposedly. I think they were experimenting with it and like trying to figure it out to make it so that way it could be a biological weapon, but I think they messed up and didn't realize how contagious it was, and then it broke out. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah. So their plan didn't go according to plan. And now we're dealing with the after effects of it. I think that's what happened. That's my theory. It could be even darker and more crazier than that. It could be more people are involved, more businesses are involved, and it was already premeditated or use the minion to help keep her inside, maybe? It's not like I can really put it anywhere. Alright, so we should get... Oh, man. There ain't no scatter shots. That's a good thing. Because of the queen ability and stuff. Got some archers in front. They're all targeting the king. Should get like 70-some%. I should have held on to the minion though for cleanup on the outside here later. Now the healers need to heal over to the queen. There, yep, one just transitioned over. Third one is, one just died though. Oh no, 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 no. Oh. The expo locked onto her. But 75% and the warden's gonna get some more, so. And we got all the strong stuff for the most part. I stated my mistakes. I definitely made a mistake here because the queen went in. I did lose a little bit too much here, and maybe I did things like a little bit premature, like the king ability, and I laid an extra troop here just to make sure I got her in. But technically, if I didn't waste this, my war ability might have been a little bit early too. But if I didn't waste that, whatever that was at the end, I think it would have been a 3-star. Like, I think everything, even though it wasn't perfect, it was still enough to get the 3-star. Alright, Maxi Drag, Loons, Rage, Blimp. And then we'll rewatch it, you guys can see what I'm talking about. I think we did a... Oh, and the Ice Golem sucked too, you know? Because they waste so much time. But the Queen Walk was pretty good. This is a hard base to funnel. Because you got like this ring base, and then this is a ring, even though it's open. And then you still got this ring, and the air defense is right here. So like the heal, like doing, like, you see what I'm saying? Like you have to actually get over this wall perfectly. That's why this wall's here. Because the queen will walk this way, and that means that the healers actually are right here. Then what happens? Healers die to the air defense. So you have to do what I did. It's either that or like send in the RC. But then you're gonna let the RC die early. You're gonna trigger the Eagle Artillery quicker. You already have a jump spell. Might as well use it. The reason why the king ability was a little bit early is because, like, see how he's about to attack the queen right there? Now imagine if I had it, I would have actually killed her. Then the queen would not have got pulled over, and then my freeze would have been good here, and then she would have kept going on the outside. Also, I wouldn't have lost as many troops. Because the queen's at, like, queen's less than half health. Just from the king just beating her. I almost froze her ass. Like, I almost did. Because I had a feeling that it was important for him to maybe kill her, but I don't think he would. It'd been risky. I don't know if he would have. Minnie is dying though? Yeah. Yep. I don't know, don't care. I send all you clashers that you say you guys are clashers and you want an active clan, but all of you guys slack in different... You guys are not hardcore clashers. If you're not a Town Hall 12 or 13, you're not a hardcore clasher, most likely. It's just, that's how it is. You probably missed attacks. You probably not planned well on your hits. You might not donate as much as you could have. You know, like... To have an active clan, you need hardcore clashers. And recruiting. If you're an elder, how many recruits? How many recruits have you gotten? How many invites have you sent out? I'll tell you one thing, not even close to what I've done. And I'm not even including my stream. Today I sent out 20 invites. I think 2 days ago I sent out like 40 invites. The day before that, I did like 15 to show the chat. So this week, I've already sent out like 80 or 90. You know? Usually when you're... You know... I can only do so much. My focus is on elite. Not on people who are not clashers, really. I make a clan so that way you guys can try to be, but it's up to you guys, man. It's up to you guys. And every single time Everybody keeps failing. And I just learned that if you're not a Town Hall 12, then you're not really a clasher. Like, you go in spurts. That's what it is. You guys go in spurts. You guys are hardcore clashers when you want to be. But it's all about being like that consistently. And also helping other people. Like a teammate. You know what I'm saying? It's a group effort, but everybody has to be involved. That's what makes a clan. Still no defense. And training potion. And we got what? 3 minutes? Oh, I need troops though. Yep. I need troops and 3 minutes, please. And we're gonna. Then we'll hit somebody. Mr. King of Games. Let's see what he's doing. Corona, the beer company. That is true. I did read a funny meme today. It said, hopefully ticks stay away, because if ticks start coming, we're gonna have Corona with Lyme, which is like Lyme disease. It was pretty funny. Yeah, you know, I'd have like super large gatherings or something. Yep. Any respiratory. If anything can get airborne, it's super contagious. They canceled Clash Champs. Yeah. Like, think about it, chat. Like, we're talking about it, but it's here. That's why you can't be in denial. Like, it's here. Like, look. It's even affected this. It's affected the NBA. It's affected live talk shows. Yeah. That's why we're talking about it. Today it was announced as a pandemic. If you're going to talk about it any day of the year or in the lifetime, today would be the day, would it not? TwitchCon got canceled. I can imagine everything's getting canceled. Yep. It's not. And I'm not talking out of paranoia. I'm talking just facts and knowledge. Because I think there ain't no rumors, there ain't no gossip. But we can start getting to Clash though, technically. I'm gonna stop responding to you guys. You have 2 Town Hall 13s? Cool. I'm a hardcore Town Hall 3, Rorik says. I bet. $350Z, yeah, I saw he joined. Yep. And then, actually, out of those 40 invites I sent, or whatever, let's see. I got admin from the stream, from putting it in the recruiting thing, you know. But RJ Rocks, I sent him an invite, and he joined. I want to say there was somebody else earlier. I think he stopped in. Yep, somebody else stopped in. We got Hank somehow. I don't know how we got Hank. I think he found us. I asked him, I think. But yeah, so I did get another person. I've had a couple people stop in. So those invite things do work. We did the numbers on it that day. If everybody does 25 invites in the clan, that's like a couple thousand invites a month. And I already got one out of my 40, 50, 100. So if that's one every 100, if we do 5,000, that'd be a full clan. That'd be 50 people. We only need 8. So that it does work, chat. Don't hate on it and fool yourself that it doesn't work, because it does. You just gotta have a good enough clan that speaks for itself though too. That's another trick. So you gotta know what kind of people you should be sending invites to. If your clan's kind of dying and it's not that good, you gotta go with lower town halls. You just want active people. But we have a lot of town hall, we're all town hall 13s, so that speaks pretty high volume for the other 13s. And then a lot of us trophy push, like most of the time. And then our war log, we even show it. We have a good war log and we show it. And recent good wars helps also, because they see green. And something else that helps is that we're in champs. And probably even that we've been number 4 international before. And who knows, maybe some people like English only, and also 18 plus, because you don't want kids. So all those things right there help attract people. You just gotta send them the invite though. Yep, Hank said he found us actually. So he was searching and he liked what he saw. So 2 people liked what they saw. So that's kind of how recruiting works. Because I hate it when I hear people say, "Ah, it's horrible. Bring global back. It doesn't work." It's like, bro, you don't understand it. It sucks that all this stuff is getting canceled, man. Man. Like, how long is this gonna last for? That's what I'm scared of. Because if it lasts for a long time, man, we're gonna be in isolation as people for a long time. Countries are gonna be shut down, you can't travel places. That's bad. That sucks. Can't live life. You know? I'm about to start dating this chick, man. Soon we ain't be able to go out. Ooh, my defense. Alright, my new touched up defense. Come on. Miners and hogs, hybrid. That's another thing. People were like, why are they closing schools? Bro, kids get sick more than anybody. Their immune systems are like, you know what I'm saying? They're developing. They're taking all these vaccines and stuff, so they're like they're purposely getting sick. And then they don't know how to wash their hands. They don't understand germs and all that stuff. How are you supposed to explain to a kid that there's things right here that you can't see? Like, achoo! There's things right here. Like, you can't explain that to a kid for them to fully understand. They don't understand germs and stuff. So, it's hard enough for them to even wipe their butt clean and wash their hands after. Like, remember to wash their hands. So, if it does get into a school, then every student's gonna get it. And then everybody at their house is gonna get it. All the families will get it. So just by having a school open, you can actually, if it gets in there, you just by allowing them to go to school, you just pretty much got like thousands of people sick. And out of all the thousands, the elderly die and stuff, and the people with cardiovascular disease. So basically, one school being open, thousands of cases, like 100 deaths. Is that worth it? Hell no. We've already seen how bad it can get. So when I hear people, man, stupidity pisses me off. Stupidity, like it is. People be, because I was on Facebook today. I'm telling you, and this guy's having a little bit of a hard time, but he's starting to swing around now. I don't know, it's starting to get a little scary. I got my queen there, but I got my warden in the back, and the eagle's been popping them. It's gonna shoot one last time on those hogs, which is huge right there. You know, shut that down, big bomb, let the warden do his thing maybe. Uh-oh, RC's on it though. The warden's stepping up a little bit though, he's gonna get targeted next. Maybe. If I can kill what's left, I got 2 Expos on ground, which is good. But this is scary. Oof. Alright, good. Now the Warden's exposed. Now he's gonna die. The Queen's gonna slowly come in. Whew. Alright. So I don't know if it's good defense, but I think his attack was pretty good. He technically attacked my base pretty good, and he had a good army count. And it would have been a time fail kind of too. So I kind of killed his army, and also kind of like a time fail. I'd say it's decent. Decent. What is it? Like minus 25? Like we could look at his profile. Whoops. Yeah. We could look at his profile and see how good he actually is. So his all-time best was that, but I don't know when. February. That's not that good. That's so-so. And then this is his best. That's not the greatest either. But the attack looked decent though. He might have got a little bit lucky with it. But that's actually not that bad. Minus 25 for like a Legends. I would like more like 20. Alright, here we go. Let me do an attack. Rolled 6 in my clan. Yep. People want an excuse not to work. People always want that, dude. Yeah. People are lazy. Well, I wouldn't say that. There are a lot of lazy people, and they take advantage of, like, they try to take advantage of everything. Alright, let's see if we can pull out the CC, because I don't like it. I don't like it.
Feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way even when I'm feeling down. I fight, even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright.
We lost all my healers, man. That sucked. We did pretty good though, man. I don't feel like we did that bad because I couldn't pull out all the balloons. I wasted I wasted a balloon. And I tried to lure the CC. I couldn't lure him out. So then I had to lay some archers, which we did, and we did lure out most of the balloons. We took care of them nice. My queen was having a little bit of a hard time, but we did a good job at getting the king in there and pushing it out. The plan was pretty decent. It was also really hard to, because of the extra balloons, I couldn't actually clear this quick enough to really get a really solid push with the healers, the queen, and the kill squad. We did barely get a good warning ability on the queen though, which was, I'll show you guys. It was clutch, dude. Whew. She almost died. That would have been scary. But yeah. So, not too bad. So we got our 26 cups back. That was what happened. And it's very like people will be like, oh, balloons in the CC are bad. Well, because it's exposed here, and then there's a Tesla farm here, and then also because this has a lot of hit points here, here, and here. You have to funnel this, and it takes a while to, and because the town hall's right here, to like really hit it from here or here, right? With like a kill squad. So actually balloons there is pretty good. Because if you don't lure them and you gotta fight balloons here ish, it could be really bad. It'd be really bad for your army, because with Yeti Smash, you only kind of have your queen in the RC to really take care of it. Like, yeah, you got your poison, but the slightest little hesitation or whatever, it'll backfire. And that's why there's also a lot of these walls right here, so you can't come in from that way. It would be really hard. So it's a pretty good base, and it's good CC troops for the base. But see how we pulled out most of them, chat? We took care of them really good. We're gonna try to funnel this, but they're gonna end up coming out. I can't quite do it. And oh, this sucks. I should have done an earlier free spell right there, chat. I could have saved like one healer. And then we have to rage the queen to get her healthy, because she's the only thing that can take care of them. These wizards are not gonna come in here. And there's 45 space in the CC, so there's so many balloons, man. What is that, 9? 9 balloons? And you don't want to like force the queen ability for it. Can't let the balloons over top of her. If they get that far, you screwed. Grinding 168 counts. Dude, 2 accounts is plenty, bros. Enjoy life. Kirk, I have no idea about that, man. I have no idea with the whole cancel thing, what they're gonna do. But we might try to jump into that though, actually. And since they're postponing it and adding more qualifiers or whatever, it gives us a good opportunity to do so. Dice rolls, Dr. Cremaster. Let's get. Got a 5. 2. And a 3. So you got 5,000. Chat. I haven't made a rain in a minute, have I? Well, we're about to do the halftime dice rolls though.
It's over 9,000.
Ooh. Bad Gino gifted to Shide. What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, I like you. What's your name?
Alright, we got about 2 minutes and we can hit. Can I get some CC troops, please? 2 Yetis, Belt, Bridge, Wall Wrecker. Alright, so I got one more hit, and then we can do the halftime dice rolls. Don't forget, Friday, doing a giveaway. $25 gift card of your choice. You can buy gems, you can maybe Steam for a video game, or you could do Amazon or Walmart for maybe toilet paper. Choice is yours. As long as I can gift it to you online, like to your email. What happened to Quiznos? Probably Subway and Tubby's. And then you got pizzerias with like calzones and stuff. You got Jimmy John's. So, I guess there's a lot of competition when it comes to subs. I haven't heard of Quiznos in a long time, man. That actually shocks me a little bit. I didn't think about that. I forgot about them. I got 1 minute. Can I get some CC troops? Or do I gotta donate to myself? Clash better, be smart. Exactly. Yeah. We gotta stay inside, man. We gotta clash more, bro. You know what I'm like. Okay. The only thing I can see more bad things happening, because if people are staying inside more and like not going to work and whatnot, then technically they're gonna get more broke. They get more broke, then or don't manage money well. That can lead to a lot of desperate, crazy stuff. That's one thing I'm not a big fan of with the whole quarantine kind of thing, because it's so contagious. And businesses and people are actually losing money because less travel. The NBA is gonna hurt. Like a lot of people are gonna get impacted financially because of this. I said I wasn't gonna talk about it no more, but okay, that's it. I'm done. Clash only, chat. Here we go. Last hit. Today, no go. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hey, look at this. I'm at 5,999 followers. We are literally one away from 6,000. Who wants to be number 6,000? I knew we'd hit it. I knew we were gonna hit it soon. Now it's gonna be official. 2 single targets on the backside. Could technically freeze one though. I'm gonna try to freeze it when I approach it. Did not have to do the rage. Dang it. And she's probably gonna walk the wrong way. So this ain't gonna go well. I already can tell. Good thing is, let's go ahead and just, because too much stuff's clumped up there. So my healers don't want to heal my queen. That's right next to her. Right next to him. Come on, dude. Please transition over the queen. Oh my gosh, chat. See? Breathe, AJ. Breathe. Breathe. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But if you made the game, you would fix that. We talked about that yesterday, actually. That right there gives me gray hairs, boys. That's crazy. I got the smartest healers in North America. All right, so 98, not bad. We almost hit 100. Bradley Genius, 3-month sub. Hey, now you got a colored badge too, bud. Nice. All right, so halftime dice rolls. Let's get it. This is for all you guys. Remember, you need these for the giveaway that's happening on Friday. So we got a 6. Oh wait, he gifted it. Badgino gifted it. Hey. What was the first dice roll? A 6? Yeah, 6, 1, and a... Ooh, you guys got the double woods. Jump Boss with 100 bits. What's up, man? How's it going, bud? How you doing today? So you guys got 2 of a kind. Snake Eyes. So 2 of a kind is 25,000. So you guys are guaranteed 25 tickets in Friday's giveaway. 2 days. That's awesome. Thank you, Jump Boss. And then we still got about 15 minutes, so we can do another attack or 2. Uh-oh. Defense? Question mark? It just so happens to happen near the election time. Coincidence? I don't know. You tell me.
Keep waiting for you to take my call. I shouldn't stop now, but I don't have self-control. Keep wondering how I missed the sign.
Alright, so you guys are talking to each other. Oh my gosh. Have I tried Lalo yet? No. I don't think I'm planning on it either. I'm like in Yeti Smash, and I think the next one I'll do is probably the hybrid. Isn't like Lalo super hard, especially at Town Hall 13, because of 2 scatter shots and then the Inferno on the Town Hall and the enemy RC. There's just so much that can shoot back and do splash damage. That's like running my head into a brick wall. It doesn't sound smart. Maybe for a war hit if the base calls for it. Maybe like a lot of single target Infernos, you can take out the scatter shots quickly or distract them efficiently. Then maybe Lalo would be okay.
Still no bottom line. I still feel your touch like ecstasy.
And overlay. Okay. You need to be up in 5 hours? Then why are you talking in the chat, bro? You're supposed to be sleeping. Two Yeti spell Rage Wallrigger. I'm just donating to myself. Give me 2 seconds. Alright. Resub or and bad Gino. Don't be starting the politics. Don't be none of that now. Clash saves you money and hangovers. Yeah, if you do it right, video games can definitely save money. Because then you don't go out spending money, having fun.
up through the ceiling. You got me shaking it, I don't know why. What a funny kind of feeling. Trying to fight it, then we collide.
Not that bad. That's pretty crazy, huh? Oh, we'll see how much we can get here. Not bad, not bad. Pretty crazy hit. Little things happen. I had to do a freeze. Oh, I had to do the RC ability because there were skeletons, and she would have died right there. So I had to do her ability a little bit earlier, or else this could have been a 3-star. Let me unfollow real quick. Yeah, Dr. Creepmaster. Hell no, bro. No, no, no. 100,000 views. You think I am a machine? Yeah, I'm so far behind. I'm gonna cruise through this. Big Rams, what's up? I'm gonna catch up chat because I'm actually about to get out of here. Oh, we got another deep. No? Why does this show? That was weird. It showed that I had a defense, but we already watched it. Why does it do that? So, pretty good push for the day. I'm happy. We get to watch Christian right before we go. Ooh, Christian. Will it be a time fail though? He'll read this tomorrow. Well, you guys want to know one thing though? A lot of times you guys like to talk to each other. You guys been doing that a lot today. I appreciate the fact that you type at each other, which is cool. But if you're gonna have a deep conversation, it's best to whisper each other. The more you guys throw into my chat, the harder it is for me to read. Think about it. You guys did it a lot today. Like, look at this. Okay? We got... Alright. So, this is not for me. These bots are not for me. I don't know what this is. We got, this is not for me. This is not for me. This is not for me. Do you see what I'm saying? So what happens is slowly it gets out of control. When you, yeah. Every little bit kind of adds up. Today's Legends push, I got to number 12 in the US. Nice. I think that's the highest I've been so far. That's really good. Another thing is, when you're trying to get my attention, if it's important and you really want me to read it, then type at Monster Clutch. Then it'll turn white. So when I'm scrolling through it, I'll be able to see it nice and easy. That'll also help. Wait, what? Oh no, bro. Oh no. That is crazy. Wow. You telling me there wasn't a better way they could have done that? Oh. But dang. They're not fighting, but it's because there's still some left. As soon as it runs out, that's when the tempers fly. It's like battle to the death for the last roll, for the last whatever. Two Yetis, though. Great, ball record. Been great, but kind of getting bored of it. Then try something else, Bruno. Watch freeze raise. He's like a Town Hall 12. He doesn't have his Warden, so hey, let's watch it. Lot of loot. We'll go 2 times. Cause it's really not that. You're a bit tipsy. Bad Gino, I did give you your dice rolls. Don't know dice roll because I remember doing it. I'm pretty sure I gave it to the right person. I'm pretty sure I followed through with it, and it was 5,000. So it's not gonna look. You're not gonna really notice it too much on your clutch points. Yeti bowler with Warden. I've seen it a couple times. Bowlers with the Yetis. If you can keep the bowlers alive, it can be good, but bowlers are so squishy at Tunnel 13. Yeah, defense CC legends. Yep, you only have to do it 1 time, and then you preset it. Yep. We're only talking to me. True. You're only talking. Okay. Fair enough, Dusty. Fair enough. But at the same time, it was happening a little bit earlier. But okay. Maybe you're not the center of the world, Edge. Sorry. I'm sorry. You know what's gonna happen one day? I'm not gonna read the chat. I'll only read donations, such as Jumboss. Hello, y'all. And then I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like the other streamers. How's that sound? Hey, I'm caught up in chat. Can we celebrate? That was me you gave it to? Oh. Hey, you know what? Jumboss or Bad Gino. You're a big supporter of the stream, my man. There's a 1. Because I don't even know anymore. And it's in the past. So 1, 5, and a 6. Alright, so you got 6,000, brother. I appreciate it. More than you know. Alright, chat, you guys are awesome. I appreciate all of you guys as well. Don't think I don't. Till next time, though, clash on and may we meet again. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If I don't see you, wish me luck for my date on Friday. I'm excited. Nervous. Peace out.